Hello humans and Cylons, and today we are going to do our first monthly unboxing of Boardgame Bento. Boardgame Bento is a subscription service similar to Loot Crate, but all the stuff in it is board games. And I've seen a couple of videos and seen some of their monthly packages, and I was excited about it, and so this is our first go. So I'm just gonna pull everything out and then we'll look a little closer at what we got. Okay, so in each of these there's a couple of board games, which I think the subscription's like, I think $60, and you usually get a better value worth of games. So there's usually a couple of games and then a couple of accessories. So the first one here, we've got Ambiria, Shroud of the Shadow Demon. It's a strategic tabletop card game of revenge and luck. Sounds cool. I like card games. Looks neat. I have never heard of it. I have never even seen it. Another one called Zeppelin Attack. We've got a bigger game here called Infamy, which has got this neat little cyberpunk sort of theme, which is kind of cool. I just played through a bunch of the Shadowrun games on Steam, so that will fit in nicely with my current theme of gaming. And last but not least, I've got some UV protective Boardgame Bento sunglasses. So just looking at the games initially, it looks like we've got, so it's 3 games total, and they all look pretty neat. I don't have any of them, so that's a pretty good value that way. This one's a 3 to 4 player game for 13 plus, and it's a 60-minute game, which is nice. I don't like super long games these days. I've been trying to get things that are a little easier to play and set up. This one's a deck building game, which we also like. We play a lot of deck building games, so this will be good. And then the last one here, this one doesn't have other information. Oh, here it is. So this one's 2 to 4 players, and this is 45 to 60 minutes, so another 60-minute game. And this one's also 2 to 4 players, and this one's 25 to 45 minutes. So these all seem like they're pretty accessible, good to get into. I think what I'm going to do is play them and then put up some reviews for them. I will quickly read about the box, the information that they have with the box. I think this month's theme is strategy. So let's see, Boardgame Bento. Strategy is not about theme, it's about choices. Facing off against a fantastic army, building a nefarious reputation on a neon noir Mars, or trying to take over the world sky first requires the same forethought as the teachings of Sun Tzu or the Board Game Geek optimized play forums. Sometimes you can just sit down and play, sometimes you need a game plan. Just because this month's games are strategic doesn't mean that they can't also be thematic. Infamy by Mercury Games is one of the best balance of theme and mechanics I've ever seen. Set in a cyberpunk dystopia, you have to navigate the bowels of a colony's seedy underbelly, meet with contacts, accrue favors, hire henchmen, gather compounds, data, and weapons, all while passing around a cardboard gun player token. But be aware, this game is unforgiving, so that's this one. That's the big one here we got. So that's Infamy. Prepare to have your mind blown. Zeppelin Attack by Evil Hat Games is based on the Spirit of Century role-playing game itself, based on pulp magazines of the early 20th century. When the source material that gave us Tarzan, John Carter, and The Shadow is looked at with a wide enough lens, it can feel like anything and everything fits into the genre, which is probably why you can captain a skull-shaped airship in an aerial battle against an ape mastermind. And then the last one, looks like there's some more information about Zeppelin Attack, but I'm going to skip ahead. Besides strategy, something else the games in this month's box have in common is that they offer a glimpse into a larger world. Ambiria, Shroud of the Shadow Demon by Paw Warrior Games is about heroes competing to collect Ember Stones. The Bane of Ingdul, the titular Shadow Demon, however, Ambiria isn't about fighting Ingdul, only preparing for that fight. Fighting the Shadow Demon is a fight for another game. So there's some more information in here, but I'm not going to go read all of it word for word. I think you guys get the right idea. So we'll try these out, and I'll let you know how they go. Thanks for watching.